Here we are with Riffs versus the Star Wars. Episode 1, Part or Session 3. It is April 2018. I am Devin, the Savage Worlds guy, and to my right we have X playing Y.
Peter as a Doomslayer.
Kevin playing Dr. Warcrim.
Tyler playing Siegfried.
Mark as Satan.
Very good, gang. So gang, what happened last time we were together and doing this?
We took a break for Life Day.
Fucking Christ.
We also killed some kind of crazy Canterbury monk and blew his apprentice out an airlock.
Yeah, we in the interim we've watched the prequels because Kevin's never seen them, and yeah, that meeting room clearly went to space.
Yeah. Whoops. And we rescued Amidala by blowing a tank up.
And Peter nearly died.
Peter nearly died.
But then the Skywalker jumped.
I'll try jumping. That's a neat trick.
Prince Peter jump.
I had the high ground.
You did. Look at all these references you're getting.
I wish I didn't.
I'm going to open up my William Shakespeare Quotes About Death. Oh, stroke.
And
My William Shakespeare Quotes About Death page.
also, we horribly betrayed the Trade Federation because,
The Betray Federation.
these people with a nicer accent gave us, money.
No, they gave you the promise of money.
That's basically the same thing. I mean, what are they going to say? No?
Those nice, fair-skinned folk.
These people are obvious caricatures of Chinese culture, whereas this person only has a queen who's a sort of caricature of Japanese culture, maybe?
We had to go over this in Kevin's comics.
She's like a Japanese doll. They just put out mistaken.
My God.
God, their culture's weird.
Right? I just imagine the Dr. Warcrim being all like, oh yeah, we had to cut those villains because we got a lot of complaints about, Yellow Scare and stuff. It was bad for us. I can't believe they're still in this universe.
Ugh, the buck teeth? No.
What are we doing? It's 1995. You can't say that anymore.
So yeah, and then we escaped the planet on a ship.
Yeah, alright, so we're back in that cantina. Y'all took a break for Life Day. B. Arthur is there. One of the golden girls, the goldest of girls. And, yeah. So boys, what happened next?
Well, turns out some of that ship was faulty, so we had to get a replacement part.
You just left the planet? No problem?
Yeah, it was,
Surprisingly uneventful.
barely a barricade.
Oh, that seems grossly inefficient.
Yes.
Wasn't that the whole big deal, the first part of your adventure?
Yeah, in retrospect, it seems as though they were just, horribly incompetent.
I mean, through that space is big, It's kind of hard to find small things in space.
How would you run a blockade in space?
Well, you would form a ring, and then...
I'm not from a spacefaring society, so...
You'd want a giant cannon and start shooting things that are flying.
How did that
Well,
work?
space is really big. Except for asteroid belts. They're very clustered.
That isn't even... Never mind.
Well, next time you fly through an asteroid belt. They're very close together and full of worms.
What?
Like
And we
apples.
cut and pan, camera down to your chrome ship heading towards Tatooine. I'm going to change up the music. Alright. So yeah, your Naboo ship is driving on in. You're inside the ship. You all fit inside, even your Skullwalker.
It's a spacious
So, yeah, it's the Queen's entourage, her captain, her jester, her handmaidens, you guys, I don't think anyone else.
Some droids.
Yeah, just all
The brave little droid that saved everybody.
Oh yeah, her personal R2 unit, he heroically went out there and saved the day.
That moving trash can.
Yeah, there's a blue R2 unit and stuff. She keeps it with her. Didn't come from the ship, as it did in the movie. My logic for why R2 is a murdering psychopath is it's her personal droid. She never wipes and it's full of weapons.
Okay.
I mean, if you rewatch the prequels recently, we have. R2's a straight up serial killer.
Yep.
So, yeah, you're all sitting in that giant room in the ship because the ship's really big. Get ready to land. What is the plan, mercenaries? Says Queen Amidala in her boring voice.
I wish you wouldn't call us that.
I mean, you clearly are mercenaries.
Yes,
We are.
Well, there's this red flashing light on the console.
Well, we'll find a local merchant who has the part. We'll negotiate with them. Get the
Negotiate?
part. Yeah, we'll make a deal. And then we'll fix up the ship and fly to wherever we're going.
I feel that discretion would be most advisable. Therefore, I will send one of my handmaidens to accompany you in case you don't have a lay of the land, as well as this R2 unit that has the schematics of the ship, and my court gesture.
Please no to the third.
It's fine. He is world-wise. The gesture is juggling plastic skulls right now.
Why are you doing this to us? We are getting paid, yes?
Yes. Once we get back to the Republic, I could pay you in Republic credits.
Which are accepted everywhere, I'm sure.
Credits will be
100,000
fine.
worlds.
This is one of them, yes?
No, this is Tatooine, home to the Hutts. It's a gangster planet. It's a
The
label we
gangsters
have in the
were traded.
Republic.
Wait a minute. A planet of gangsters.
Yes, it's a common tag for planets in the Republic system, outside of Republic influence in the Outer Rim.
I mean, the gangsters would have used for credits, right? They're dealing with big scale smuggling things.
Yeah. Makes sense.
My
to me.
studies to become the democratically elected queen have taught me that the Hutts use a federally backed fiat currency system.
Is there an exchange here?
Probably.
Very helpful.
Then the trade federation will be able to trace back to your
I'm not
account.
even going to ask. I just know that the exchange rates will be terrible.
Well, yes, it's a gangster planet. That means the entire hierarchy is run by criminals from a mob family.
Huh.
Some of these planets were seeded by pre-civilizations to set up like this.
Yep.
That's nonsense to you too, right?
Yes.
Perhaps I will try and handle the negotiations.
I mean, we have as a negotiator.
Yeah,
Everyone got to look for the
I am
negotiator.
the deal maker. I make the best deals.
It's been my experience that your negotiation is best for heads of state and other things. This may be something that requires...
I mean,
Finesse, skill,
satanic
a deft
touch.
touch.
should we make him look like Newt Gunray again?
That's a good idea. I like it. Let's go with it.
Are we gonna do a wedding video star wipe that George puts in all his movies, and you guys are gonna be walking into the trade town?
Yes.
Sure.
All right, star wipe, because those are everywhere in these fucking movies. Like it's a goddamn intro to film student video. Woo! You guys are in Desert World, walking amongst the lively desert trade scum area with this music playing.
Oh,
Tension.
Chespa.
There's big animals and there's robots and there's hover stuff, bright like flags whipping in the sand duney wind, little round huts made of like stonework and stuff, and actual big fat huts on hover things being fawned over and fed space grapes.
And so much CG and everything
So-
going on. Just jumping on you on the screen.
Those really remind me of
Slughorns.
yeah. They
Slugworth?
they do look like this, don't they?
There's a vague resemblance, but there can be
The Hutt's
diversity amongst
handmaidens
such
are all
species.
the Hutt's handmaidens are all women who don't have eyes.
Oh.
A mercy.
That's the type of alien that serves the Rift's slave alien master.
Huh.
I'm making a reference.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't get it.
It's okay. It's probably for the best you didn't.
Probably for the best, actually.
It's
yes.
from garbage.
So how would a race
So
of
let's,
slugs survive on this desert planet? It'd probably dry out and prune all
Moisturizing.
over.
Constant
They're spraying him
moisturizing.
down with little bottles of moisture.
That must get expensive. Imagine
So
not
what is
being
the
gangster
part
here.
that we're looking for?
We all turn to the handmaiden.
Yeah, the handmaid kind of just pushes the jester aside. We need a new hyperdrive component for a J-type Nubian star cruiser.
Yes. Yes.
Store that little information on my computer so I actually don't forget it.
Store it on, like, put a post-it note.
Write it on your hands.
Oh, actually, my armor has a microcomputer in it.
Your armor has as much functionality as our phones now.
Basically, yeah.
I love 80s tech.
I am noticing the Tatooine. It is far more populated than
Naboo.
It's an outer rim world. It's where people who don't have opportunities go to try to eke out a living as moisture farmers or traders.
Isn't space travel expensive though? So must take a lot of money to get here.
The routes have a lot of ships going between them. The Hutts do a lot of trade between their home worlds and their fiefdoms.
Satan would suggest we don't think about it too hard.
I mean, there's so much trade going on there. I bet there's someone going to curse up here.
So this is clearly like a slave town.
Oh yeah.
People
There's
with collars.
advertisements for slaves everywhere.
Would you like to buy your own slave?
They probably shipped them in. And no, we had an episode about that.
People put themselves into indentured servitude to get pay and housing.
Okay.
So you're gonna try a shop to find the starship part.
Yeah, we'll find a shop that looks like
First shop you
first shop we go to.
Do you want to
Discreet
try?
inquiry?
Do you want to try our brilliant gambit once again?
Yeah, make me look like Nate, and then stand maybe like 6 feet away from me so that he doesn't know that we're together.
If you are looking like a rich diplomat, are they not going to gouge prices for you?
If
Or-
he looks like a gangster on the gangster planet, perhaps he will get reasonable deals.
I don't know. Nate worked well
I
last
mean,
time.
The worst case
Leader of the
scenario,
Trade
you
Federation.
put on Trade Federation in the tab. That'll work.
Trade is in their name.
I bet they have some.
Alright, so you're walking up looking like Nathan Gunray.
Yes.
Okay, that's a perfectly good use of my moves. Of course, there's also a small chance that my ability could like cause him to
Kill everyone
teleport
here.
or kill everyone here. So
Do it.
The sweet release of death. In real life, we'll die.
So yeah, I'm gonna look like one of those. Actually, he's gonna look like one of those Huttese things
Hutties.
You're looking at a hut.
because you got the mega armor. You're wearing the mega armor, right?
Okay.
How are you going to move around? I don't
It's
think.
slug.
Hover sled.
Can it make you like mimic their movement?
And
That's
they
gonna look really weird.
And this ones do
perfect.
move. Like
Yeah, they
they
move.
can move. It's just Jabba is just massively fat.
Because Jordan didn't want to do a reshoot of that one scene.
Back when Jabba was a human being.
And I'm gonna look like some generic like mercenary type I've seen wandering around.
But not yourself.
But not myself. Yes.
You look like that dude that has the gas mask on that speaks with that Snoop thing going on.
How about Mandalorian?
I was almost going to be like, you look like Boba Fett!
slap you across the mouth.
I don't think that would be such a good idea. I think the GM was like, "You're struck by lightning."
It's not important. Alright, you guys look not like yourselves. So yeah, there is a shop that has little spindly droids like sweeping and stuff for no good reason. And there's a big fat dude with like fairy wings. Looks like a fat like fairy. He's like flipping around on his little wings.
Okay, I'll go up to one of the droids, who's clearly in charge because it's a superior being, and I'll.
Alright, it's one of those pit droids with the little like roundy heads and the one eye.
Okay.
They look dumb.
Go up and
I
go.
love
All right,
those
listen, shopkeep. I need a part, and you're going to sell it to me. I need. What is it? Hyperspace motivator?
Yes,
For,
hyperspace.
I need a hyperspace motivator.
While you negotiate, I will deal with this flunky.
Deal.
It's okay. I walk over to Watto.
Hey, friend, he's talking to the pit droid. Does he have a learning disability?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to insult.
No insult is taken.
I have a cousin. He has dyslexia.
It's one of your special episodes.
Acknowledgement of these things is very important.
So, what are you looking for out here?
I'm looking for a
Playback the Queen's exact
J-type
description
Nubian
on,
star.
in her voice using the.
Is the handmaid here with the droid with the schematics?
Yeah, we brought her in. Although she doesn't look like that, she's going to look like.
And then the jester.
She should also.
She'll look like one of the slave girls.
Why are we even disguising ourselves? No one recognizes us here.
We have to disguise ourselves.
It's very important.
We had a game where we all played gangsters, and it was like a urban fantasy game, and every single plan started and ended with, we need to steal a van. No matter the plan. We would always crash it.
And R2 looks exactly the same, except for like white and blue. He's like black with like the imperial style look.
Alright. You're a bunch of evil looking dudes.
A bunch of knockoffs.
Nubian, do you know what model number, what type? The droids just kind of drive up. Yeah, okay, let me take a look. Yeah, I got one of those. You're in luck. Only one in town who has it. Mint condition. Never been used once. I got it off the back of a van, new.
I'm gonna roll notice to see if I
hover
can tell
van.
if he's lying.
Okay, roll notice. I'm gonna roll dice. Give me 8d20 for his lying.
Nice.
He's a wild card, so you have to hit him with 3 wounds to kill him.
Oh, so he has the bennies? And
He's got bennies.
No, not so much.
Really nothing?
Not enough to get a 4. That's too high.
Wait, what did you roll?
3.
Oh, you got one bad. One away. Hover van.
Sounds like a good deal. How much?
Probably. Oh, I have to check my inventory. Let me just head back around the counter. Some kid walks out. He's just hanging out. If you want to interact with him and bring him along into the game, there's Anakin, waiting for you to pick him up.
It's strange. I hate this one for no discernible reason.
Well, they're kids. They're perfect and marketable.
I don't understand why I dislike him so.
Hello, small child.
Hey!
Uh-huh.
It's your target audience.
He kind of makes like a jumpy motion at you.
I love the kids. They're so excitable. What are you doing here? Are you working?
Yeah, I'm working. I'm a slave.
Oh.
That's nice.
You're a dog person.
I am, yes.
Do you like? He's looking at you funny, and you hear like noises in the background. Comics.
Yes.
A word he says in your language, not in Star Wars language.
Yes, I love comics.
Cool. I fix things. Sometimes things break, and then I fix them, and I make them work again. Sometimes people get mad at me for it, and they stop.
What a coincidence. I too love repairing things and fixing things. Many things. Building things.
You sound like you're a cool guy, and you could get me away from here. But I'm a slave, and if I leave, the bomb inside of me that he put in will blow up, and I'll die.
Wait, they put a bomb in you?
Yeah. And my mom, too. If she passed away, I don't know what I'd do. I don't know what would happen to me on the inside. Life is just a series of closing doors, isn't it?
This kid is so charming. Wait.
You gotta perform surgery right here.
So I know we need the money for the part, but this small child.
Anakin, he's a great kid. He's a real help around. Very good shop hand. I don't know if I can part with him. The mother, though, she's older. She cleans.
Oh, yes? How much would it be to part with the child and the mother?
Oh, that would be mother and the child. I've never really put some thought to it. I've had Annie and Shmi forever.
Shmi?
80,000 units?
Oh. The doctor kind of looks in his wallet with his 4,000 American monies.
American greenbacks.
Doggery deuce.
Dollary dues.
Also, I'm so sorry your mother, Annie, called you Shmi. I am so sorry.
Your mother, Annie, called you Shmi?
Yeah, clearly Annie is a female name.
No, my name's Anakin.
Oh. That is mildly better.
Anakin Starkiller.
Who would name their child such a thing? Dr. Satan is not amused by this.
It's South Tatooine.
Starkiller is an amazing last name. That too is marketable.
Says Dr. Satan not being there.
I'm building a robot in my house to help my mother. Sometimes there's people hanging around after dark, and the robot's gonna take care of them.
Oh, a killbot. Perhaps we can take a look after.
Yeah, all right. After Watto tries to upsell you on the part that other people have here, you should come by our house.
Sound good? We can take a detour?
Sure.
As soon as we're done being upsold.
Upsold, yes. we will figure that out.
What language is that you're speaking, kid? That kid is so strange. I don't know what's wrong with him.
Something's wrong
He
with
points
him.
to his head. Dyslexia. He speaks in tongues sometimes at me.
Sounds like he should
It
be
is the
cheaper then.
universal language of our original location, Esperanto.
I love this game so much. Esperanto. Yeah. So the part, 15,000 units. That's the lowest I can go. It's mint condition, and you need it. He does like this hand motion.
We
That's
need
cheaper
it.
than the boy.
For listeners, he did the hand motion, the mind trick hand motion.
He has a point. We do need it.
I mean,
Coughing up money, damn it.
Of course, I don't actually know how much money we have or who's carrying it, so...
Do we have any?
you don't have units, you don't have public
Units?
credits, that's the first problem.
Yeah, the handmaiden, what was her name? Her name wasn't Padme, it was,
No, it was Lily Pad.
Totally not Padme.
Oh, wait,
No,
yeah.
because she had two names. It was Amidala. No,
Amidala.
Queen Amidala, handmaiden Padme.
Yes.
That's right.
All right.
Panda Bear.
Pan or whatever. Oh, Jesus
Panda
Christ. All right. She comes up with like a little machine device, and she's like, "We have a credit of 2 million Republic credits on this device. You can charge it there." No, no one takes credits here. No. I need money, cash.
Is there an exchange around? Money exchange?
I don't know. Find it.
Sure. Okay. How hard can it be?
Seems like one day later.
Oh, we'll send our friends some back later to get it.
Yeah, all
Who
right.
will look in nothing way like us.
They come in, they don't buy. Why don't they buy?
Okay,
That
so
line I just said, by the way, is the line from the PlayStation 2 pod racing video game where you're in one of the
Yeah.
shot. Ah, you know!
Yeah.
Oh, I get to make a streetwise test.
Oh my.
I figured playing up Anakin as the kid from, like, what's the movie?
Omen?
The Omen was the best way to go about it.
So do I get to have my charisma to this to locate a...
Go for it.
Sure.
Oh, it's exploding.
11.
Nice. What are you trying to do? Find a
Streetwise
what are we
to-
doing?
Streetwise to convert our money.
Oh, yeah, you find a currency exchanger like a 15-minute walk away who will take a gamble on your Republic credits. I don't know why you wouldn't go to that first, right, guys? It's a guy with a droid coprocessor built into his head and stuff, and he's in a suit, and he looks all ragged. It's like, what do you got, Chief?
I like this guy. We've got, what, how many credits? 2
Many
million,
of
she
them
said?
will.
Well, it's a
Many
credit line
credits.
on there, because they sent her account.
Yeah,
Oh.
so 2 million credits.
He starts processing the paperwork. It's like, okay, what do you want to loan it against?
We have this slave woman.
Well, we don't have her yet.
We have a ship.
Oh, you meant the handmaid.
No, you
yeah,
can't-
I like that plan.
No, I mean, how much do you want me to give you in exchange for, like, you do the transaction, basically.
Yeah, we trade the credits for the...
Yeah, he hits you with an obscene markup.
It's not our money.
It doesn't hurt you guys. It's not your money.
So how much do we have from that?
Enough to buy the parts and the slaves?
Yeah, you could have, like, 100,000 credits or something. More than that. 100,000 cash.
Well, time for some hooker night.
We have to appraise the child and the mother before we decide what we, want the package
So
deal.
what was to get the slaves and the part?
I don't remember what number I said. I think it was like 10,000,
80,000.
15,000 for the
15,000
part.
for part
Yeah,
and like
15,000 for
50 for...
It's like
slaves,
95,000.
something like that.
95,000. Okay,
It's not our
that's
money.
Good. So the rest of the 5,000 will say, oh, we
We'll keep it as criminal credit. Or just spending money around Tatooine.
yeah. I'll be like, well,
Time to bet on some pod races.
Boo to Eve is just around the corner.
There are advantages to making friends with powerful people. Just a thought.
So yeah, you guys have cash.
Why bother negotiating? It's not our money.
Let's go buy the card.
I mean, didn't you want to appraise the slaves first?
Sure.
No,
I will like look at the credits and sort of like.
They're like made of
So we're not just giving away 2 million credits for like.
the cash denominations are made out of polished and etched glass of some sort, but you have analyzers. I'm assuming you too. It's actually a type of transparent, like aluminum or durable steel that's been like anodized and etched.
Okay, cool.
It's actually pretty dense too. Like you could chip someone's fucking tooth with one of these units.
You could beat someone to death with.
Put a couple quarter between my fingers.
Yeah. Fun fact: it's starship hull, like the window parts of it.
Useful.
I just made that up. It's not from Star Wars because Star Wars is dumb.
And they're going to be the last of our followers.
Oh god.
I love the prequels.
Said Kevin Smith, world's biggest sellout.
So we go appraise the slaves.
All right, you find your way to Padme's hovel.
Padme's hovel?
Yeah, it's like
Shmi's hovel.
Shmi, Star Killer.
But the storm is coming, so we have to stay here.
The old woman just kind of says to you, "A storm's coming. I can feel it in my bones."
Throw money at her. Make her go away.
Make sure she doesn't.
Storm's coming.
You want to rethink your life.
She just howls at you as you walk by. A storm's coming. In a lower word. Metaphorically too.
Make sure she doesn't try to kill you with a handkerchief.
Yeah, we're just completely ignore.
It's fine. It's fine. All right. You find the Star Killer residence. It's a hovel. A woman is like, "Oh, you're the strangers the little Anakin told me about. He made new friends.
Yes, you must be Shmi.
Oh, and he told you my name and where we live. That's how quaint of him."
Stranger danger.
It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, madam.
"Yes, please come on in. I was making dinner."
3 minutes, all do Marine. Squeeze through the door.
Do you want to leave your power armor?
Sure. I need that power.
So it's just a smaller version of you because you were in the classic like PC version.
How long does your disguise last?
Oh, it's gone. Yeah, it only lasts for.
I want
Mrs. Star Killer.
You're like one of those stacking
look it
dolls,
up.
though.
Yeah, you're like a
Crack it
Russian nesting doll.
You crack that open, there's a smaller armor inside.
One of the Funko Pop figures.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a hovel. Anakin, like when you guys are all sitting down, one of you looks behind you, and Anakin's been there the whole time in the corner of a room with no clear entrance.
Ah, children.
You all made it.
Yep.
Yes, Annie.
Just staring at you, ball-eyed.
Your
I'll keep my hand on my weapon.
your son said he is making a robot to help you around the house. Yes.
Oh, yeah, the droid. I wouldn't worry about that. That's just something kids like to make things.
That they do.
Children make advanced droids that can mimic human functionality out of toolkits they can acquire when they're slaves.
Killer robots.
She's just drinking out of a cup. The cup smells nose stingy.
The children in my universe do. Oh, from my planet, yes. Why don't you show me this droid?
All right, Anakin's room. It's it's a kid's room. There's a bed. It's covered in like kids' drawings of like him holding hands with a tall stranger in a dark robe. There's pictures of the sun with eyes staring down, judging you judicially. There's like drawings of robots and circuit boards everywhere. There's a smell in the room, a weird funk. It smells like there might be a box of dead animals somewhere in here. You know, normal kid things.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Is there like a pile of like scrap parts that are into a robot?
He opens up a closet, and there's like a C-3PO looking droid covered in spikes with like buzzsaw hands. That's like fully articulate, kind of moving up a little bit.
Oh, hello.
Oh, my word. Hello there. I am C-3PO, Human Cyborg Relations. This is his hands clacking against the door frame.
Satan speaks. Why have you built this chip here?
Huh? A chip? Oh, in my fuselage. I'm sorry. The maker has not assembled me all the way yet. He is still working through.
Okay.
He can make killbots.
Shows a lot of promise. Needs more skulls, though.
Oh, yes. Replace the facial chassis.
Now we're talking.
See if it must produce those.
Oh,
Like
I
an army.
recommend internal red neon under the skeletal plates.
Oh, well.
A warm, friendly glow.
Won't I be the fanciest friend at the ball?
Maybe a new voice modulator, yes?
Something a few octaves deeper.
Yes.
I wonder where you would acquire such a thing.
Perhaps then we can go out for... Perhaps we could then go out for tea, like I've been doing with some of the locals around here. A gentleman's club. He lifts up his buzzsaw hands covered in gore.
I think I would like that very much.
He's a child. He makes robots. He is such a precocious thing.
Yes, but now we have to praise the mother.
The parents will do anything for their kids. It's fine.
Okay.
He sounds very attached to her, you know.
You should take my mother with us. I don't know what I would do if I were to lose her. He really doesn't. I can't imagine what would happen to all of you and us if that were to occur. Such a tragedy.
Children, they need their parents at this age.
Well, you know children.
He's giving you the puppy dog eyes under his horrible red goggles. Only a minor expense.
Are you guys Jedi?
What's a Jedi?
Are you lying to me? About not knowing what a Jedi is? Who took the laser sword, by the way?
I think I've got it.
I want to say it's on your hip. Let me say it's on your hip.
Yep. Sure. Okay.
Why do you think we are Jedi?
You have a Jedi laser sword.
We took it off a dead person.
That's impossible. No one can kill a Jedi. They're all powerful.
That is not true.
Yes, we are Jedi. We are, monks of the galaxy, going around. Knights? Was that what they were called?
Cyber Knights?
Yes, we are knights of the galaxy, of the Empire.
Oh, why are you even lying? It doesn't make any sense.
Nothing makes
I am Dr. Satan. I am a techno wizard from another dimension. He is a talking dog.
Yes, way to break the cover.
Bark.
This is my friend, the diplomat.
Nate Gunray, leader of the Trade Federation.
No disguise or anything.
Nope, I'm just getting into the role.
I don't know what's real anymore.
I mean, that guy would know any better about space politics. Who's the current leader of the Space Federation?
I mean, what makes a person a Jedi? Is it the stick? See, a weapon?
They have a laser sword. They're powerful. They can make people do things with their mind. They can hurt people, talk to animals.
Well, you talk to me. You are like 4 out of 5 of those things. That makes you a Jedi, yes?
I do similar things with technology.
Basically the same thing.
You should take me and my mother away from here.
We
That's
seem
kind of
to,
the current plan.
we seem to have the resources. Also, I despise the immorality of slavery.
It's not nice to make people slaves. People like that end up getting hurt.
Yes. Wait, you can make people do things with your minds. How did you speak my language earlier?
I know how to do things. I know how to talk to people, machines. Sometimes they talk to me. They tell me things. The robot, the stuff in Watto's shop, the pod,
Hang on.
weapons. The weapons talk a lot.
All right, so
He like side eyes your armor,
I like-
your gun that you probably have.
Yep.
I like to grab that little device.
This is a primitive device that I found off a dead body. I have converted it. It will detect the small things inside that allow people to do things. It's called magic.
You take your mana pool.
So I've actually got
You got the midichlorian scanner.
I've got the middle point, but I'm not actually using that. I actually have a detect arcana.
He's got an arcane source.
Yeah, so
Do you use the midichlorian scanner at all?
it's like I don't know what that does. That could hurt him.
Anaphylactic shock. His insulin's going.
could be a laser. I haven't had time to look at it.
Use the BB scanner.
So
Yeah, he's got a magic source, just like those space monks you murdered.
You clearly have the ability of magic as well.
He kind of just looks around like, I know it.
I'm Tom Marvel Riddle.
I know, I'm doing the Tom Riddle thing.
Yeah.
You also have are adept with technology. Would you like to combine the two disciplines? These are things that could be taught to you.
Yes.
Yes, you should take me away from here and teach me that power.
You could become very powerful.
I could become the most powerful Jedi that's ever lived.
Or possibly a technomage.
From what I've seen of Jedi, that's not a high bar.
It doesn't matter. It won't stop Samuel Hayden from chasing you.
Who's Samuel Hayden?
Wait, is he that
The
gentleman?
guy you went through
Oh.
All of Doom 2016 with.
Oh.
The voice.
The fellow who shot me in the back.
Oh. He's here? That guy's bad mojo.
Have you heard anything about dog people around, other than than our friend?
No. That's the first I've seen here.
Good.
But sometimes in my dreams I see a lot of them. And they're angry.
Yeah.
As they would be.
I just sort of hide the giant flamethrower that I've like tried to like remove like the fighter signals.
He's kind of just like, just scraping that off.
Yeah.
Get a fucking orbital sander to that.
You took it out of the box. It's not worth as much anymore.
Never remove from box.
Oh dear.
Well, let's get out of here.
Yep, let's buy everything and go.
I guess we'll wait the sandstorm out and then, yeah.
Or we'll just walk out, man. What's what? Is it a mega damage sandstorm? I don't think so.
Is a sandstorm keeping you here? Wouldn't it be convenient if it stopped? The sandstorm is cleared outside.
It would. What a coincidence.
I'm sorry, this is the best take I've done of him.
Oh, damn.
I was gonna make him like a dumb sock puppet animal, but this is perfect.
Let's be on our way.
Oh, I guess you left the handmaiden in like the dining room with the mom. She wasn't here to see the holes.
Making awkward conversation.
This isn't conversation so much as layered, veiled threats.
No, I mean them outside. They're just making awkward conversation. Like,
Handmaiden.
so,
Oh, yeah,
you're
yeah.
a slave.
You're just walking in. It's like, yeah, you know, there was no father. I raised him. I gave birth to him. He just sort of happened.
Where have I heard that before?
In Stargate SG-1, have you watched Stargate? Just for the listener's reference, it's on Earth, and they introduce the King Arthur stuff, and there's a character who has a virgin birth, and they're like, a character from mythology who has a virgin birth is going to be a messiah figure? Where have you heard that before? And because the alien characters live on Earth for a few years, I've heard it once before. The story of Darth Vader.
I got that reference.
They don't go to Jesus. They go to the story of Darth Vader. Yeah, you walk in just as she recounts the fact that he was a virgin birth.
We're sure.
Sure, okay.
Well, I mean, aren't they all in your universe?
You know, there's a stork, and it comes.
There's a whole shootout in a stork factory. In that one comic.
Oh, yes.
We need more
And there's
pups.
the good storks and the bad storks, and they were going to do a whole offshoot, but it got
Just-
cancelled.
Didn't work out.
No, whole machine where they analyze puppies. Good, bad.
Did very well in DVD sales.
They realized the idea of combining babies with lasers was not perhaps the best idea.
Laser puppies.
Well, Shmi, I've got good news and bad news for you. Good news is that we're getting you off this planet.
Oh, okay.
What is the bad news?
What bad news?
What?
God damn it. It's too good. Well, what bad news? Just the casualness of that. Fuck. But yes, the eerie storm that was centered around this house and where you guys were has ended.
Well, I don't find that suspicious at all. My
Yeah, it's
question.
fine. It's fine. It's okay.
Satan has changed his mind. This is clearly this will become Satan's apprentice.
I like being
That will
an
teach you.
apprentice.
There should be two, an apprentice and a master.
Yeah, always two. One to teach and one to learn.
Seems
And
like
they
a
can
good
both
system.
teach everyone else how wrong they are.
I agree. There are many things about this universe that are wrong.
Oh, so you talked to the kid and the mom. We're good on. We're good on this.
Oh yes, we are buying them and setting them free. He looks around at everyone else, setting them free.
And also the robot.
Oh yes, it is part of the package deal.
Yes, you're like banging on the inside closet door.
We may need some covers for the hands when we are, in the
Just
credit
give it
ship.
another set of hands.
You mean
Oh.
mittens?
Maybe like big grabber claws.
Like what you have, yes.
Yes.
Okay, we go back to Watto.
Scenes star wipe.
And just dump money on his counter, I guess.
Hey, you guys are back.
And we've got units.
Shh, money. Oh, is the boy and his mother in the pot.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
You can
He
take
just
the,
kind of scoops it into a bin.
you can take the exploding parts out, yes?
Oh yeah, just take out the chip. No problem at all.
Perfect.
He, like takes out a little device and he's like boop 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 boop. Beep 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 beep. There, it'll break down in their body and pass it. It's fine. Unless you want to pull it out, you can do that. It's here and here.
If it
in their
breaks
like, neck.
Okay, we can go.
Yeah, hey, I can close my shop early. The Boon to Eve pod races are starting. Lan, you love those pod races. I don't like pod racing. It's fast and angry, and so many people have accidents around me. Yeah, it's scary. Scary stuff, pod racing, and all those little kids of yours that I used to play with, they got hit by that pod last one and just incinerated. Oh, so sad. Yes, it was sad that those kids that I played with that didn't ever pick on me were hit by a pod.
The Marine just picks it apart.
I remember why.
Yep, we're
Goodbye, Watto. We will never meet again.
And then the door closes, something catches on fire.
Can you pause just for a second?
I'm gonna... So, you guys are heading back to the ship with your part on a cart or in your power armor arms.
Yeah, something like that.
Alright, you guys are making your way across the desert back to where you landed your ship. Because you're not on the outskirts. You would be caught by thugs.
Oh no.
Okay.
You couldn't just go and land in some actually docking ports or something?
Alright, whatever. You landed in a docking port.
Either way, they're still thugs.
No, you're in a docking port. You're in there. You guys go to the docking port. There's the little, docking things they have in the Star Wars. And when you get there, there's a lot of men that look like mercenary types. They're wearing like leather and spikes and have 2 guns in each hand. And they all have shaved heads with spikes on them.
Okay. So see, I gesture to them and I go, see, mercenaries. Those are mercenaries.
They got
Us,
tattoos and spray paint.
we're just guys. We're just folk, just doing things.
Doing things for money.
David Hayter's playing one of them as an uncredited cameo. And when you guys approach, they're all there with their, double guns. And the queen is in a corner, as with everyone else. And there's people with guns guarding them. Yeah.
So they don't look very friendly towards them, do they?
No, but they know you guys.
Oh.
Okay, so we're kind of a little off camera then, right? Still, we're not actually in
Do
this.
you want to go to the
situation
Star
where
Wars
the
cantina?
fight has begun? No, I just mean like the fight hasn't begun yet. There's
No, it
potentially.
Yes, I'm just gonna...
Yeah.
Oh! So you landed in a starport, and the mercenaries were there.
Yep.
What did the fight like? How was it all spaced out? How did you guys enter? What was the tactical situation?
I decided to call in some friends.
Who'd you call in?
Satan!
I mean, is that your name?
Pan back to the to summon allies.
Nah. Here you get to summon an ally up. Because we're this is the Star Wars Cantina, so like they got like a map out, and they're like, yeah, map it with miniatures.
The Digerics.
We're setting up the combat.
Although I actually get a clone. I should actually probably more likely to summon a Doom Marine. But yeah, so
Trademark.
so Mega Summon
Trademark,
Ally.
There can only be one.
Mega summon ally.
How does that work? Explain it to
Explain
me.
this to the listeners.
Well, let me
call
just
it
go
up?
look it up for a second because
Sure.
yeah, I do unfortunately.
Anyone else
It's
have anything
in,
to add, or
the-
we wanna
the
pause?
Tomorrow one.
Just pause.
Back. Heavens to gracious! So how is this combat laid out? Says B. Arthur.
Well, we all just sort of walked in through the main entrance, saw the mercenaries.
Did any of you take tactical covering?
Well, I immediately turned to the civilian, C-3PO, and I put my hand on his shoulder and I said, no matter what, you stay safe. I couldn't bear if anything happened to you.
Oh,
So
you're
he
concerned-
immediately went into cover.
Oh yeah,
Oh, your concern for my well-being is so good, sir.
Apprentice.
Yeah?
it's like I'm not actually there because I've already used invisibility.
You should stay out of sight. We will handle these mercenaries.
I know you will. I've foreseen it.
I love this kid. He supports us so well. He believes in us.
The Doom Marine went his like neck, legs, and went behind chest high wall.
There's a lot of chest-high walls in Tatooine.
Yeah, I mean, storage containers and everything. Plenty of those.
And I hid behind the head-high Doom Marine, his armor.
Oh, well, he's so tall in that armor, he'd count as full cover.
Yes, he's my favorite cover.
Cover that shoots back.
Also, you're invisible.
That too.
That would greatly multiply the mischance against you. They'd have to guess what square you were in. B. Arthur says, pointing to the battle map.
Playing the Dungeon Master.
It's like behind your canteen is like BattleTech Mad Mech trophies and stuff like that.
She has
Actually,
like
Master
Battletech
Strategist.
trophies. B. Arthur, the golden girl.
Secretly a geek.
Alright, so we'll cut back to Tatooine. And you dealing with the gang.
So I'll turn to the mercenaries and say, all right, boys, what kind of deal can old Nate make for you today? I will also clap.
Someone else join in?
I'll clap with my other arms as well. So
Alright,
I've
a
got
couple
some
people start
forearms
clapping and putting it off center.
and then I'll slowly speed up.
No, I was doing... Okay, stop. Alright, a guy walks around a corner looking fairly like... No, we're not doing it. Everyone starts slow clapping at once. I was doing a sarcastic, this is the end game slow clap.
My mistake. I don't always get sarcasm right away.
Oh my God. The guy who walks around looks like these mercenaries with a spiky head and wearing leather and with guns in his hand. But he has like a red and black face and... was wearing armor with a skull painted on it with, like, spikes coming out of it.
Okay, so I just to make it something really clear, I have a feeling we are both aiming and holding.
Yeah, I'm suspecting something's going on. Anyway, the guy holding onto the gun has, like, his two fingers, takes away the trigger, draws out a death stick, puts it in his mouth, lights it with his gun. Pew! Into the ceiling.
Careful! He's got a gun! Useless guards.
Oh my God. Took a hell of a time finding you guys.
Really? Because we weren't exactly hidden.
Had to trace you all the way from Naboo, Tatooine.
Again, straight line.
Not that far.
You had an erratic flight course through the Outer Rim systems. Like, you didn't know what you were doing or where you were going or how to fly in this sector. It was ingenious.
I didn't start this conversation by being critical of you.
You're literally killing me. But we tracked you. We're gonna get our bounty.
We don't have bounty. We had credits, but we changed them for units.
How much are we worth?
Did you say that out loud, invisibly?
No, I'm throwing my headset so everybody.
Hey, ask him how much it's worth.
I'll tilt my head, put my hand to my ear, obviously listening to a conversation. And go,
Well, calm yours.
how much are we worth?
He's like looking around now, like he's looking out windows and shit. It's like, oh my god.
If it's enough, we could turn ourselves in.
We were offered 30,000 a head for the 8 of you.
Start counting my fingers.
You, the queen, the jester, Panaka.
And the handmaiden.
And the 3 skulls.
She has like 5 handmaidens with her.
Yeah, but the gesture, he's like the son of the Gungan princes, so he's also royalty.
Wow. But did they like conquer them early on? It's like, we'll take your son as a prisoner of war and turn him into a jester.
Well, they brutally conquered the Gungans and put like chlorine in the tadpole
So
pool.
he's a prince, and he quotes dead Shakespeare and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Adventures.
They mentally
So-
broke him as a
He's
show of
Hamlet,
power.
basically.
Yeah.
Ambassador.
Christ.
I'll say, well, I'm afraid I can't let you have C-3PO. I'll pull out the minigun.
You're not gonna have much of a choice, he says, leveling his gun at the queen.
Oh no,
Stitches.
the only person I don't care about.
Yeah, you can play that game, but you're all gonna go in quietly. My name is Dark Maul. I'm a mercenary in these parts, and my employer is gonna pay me handsomely for this.
Yeah, so while this is going on, I do know where he is.
Okay, yeah.
Quicken?
Alright.
Satan advises you take the shot.
Well, Dark Maul, there's one thing you didn't count on. I throw my gun at it.
Oh, just like a minigun!
Yeah, I just chuck it full at him.
It's like goes 10 feet. He's like 50 feet away because this is like a standoff.
Yeah. Roll, I think it's what,
Throwing?
or athletics?
Yes.
Throwing? You're stealing the show, man. It's amazing.
I'm going to use extra effort, and I'm going to boost this.
Pennies! We're spending pennies on this!
5. So, what's the difference?
I mean, it didn't take any cover or anything, and I think that's like shooting, right?
Yeah, you your gun at him. Roll like, I don't know.
Prone.
Strength.
2d6 plus strength?
Well, no, there's a table.
Oh, there's a table?
I was at.
Oh, you motherfucker, you planned this.
Yeah, I was planning to throw stuff at people.
Not eating chips while the recording's I was gonna eat chips.
Then you should be taking. You're quicken too, so you've got.
I mean, I've got a 10, so whatever. So.
No, he's got an 8, and that guy's got a Joker.
Yep.
But we're both held.
Oh, hey, Joker, you all get pennies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
Pennies.
We got our minis.
Pennies. I'm just gonna repause. All right, we're back. So, Siegfried hucked his vehicle-mounted minigun at Dark Maul, the mercenary captain, and almost killed him outright. Listeners, he did enough damage to do 3 wounds and shaken. I rolled a toughness and rolled 6 after 6 after 6, and it didn't murder him.
Life is pain.
Yeah, so Dark Maul, he's like, whoa, and he gets, like, the gun thrown on him, and he, like, skitters out from under it, and, like, slams down into dead on the floor. And I think the combat has started in earnest.
Okay.
So who's better than Joker? Because that's what Siegfried had.
I also think that we might have a case to have held actions and probably the drop.
I'm not gonna say the drop because they know what's going on.
Well, you
Held
get-
actions, sure. What do you say, Pete? Wait, you have something on your mind?
Oh,
Either or.
Yeah.
It matters for you because you got a 2, not for me because I have the next
You
one.
get your Joker anyway, but yeah.
All right, Pete. What are you doing?
Boom gunning the Darth Maul because he's obviously
Dark
the biggest.
Maul.
Because he's obviously the biggest threat here.
So everyone's inside your template. You know that, right?
Yeah, well, that's fine.
Oh God!
Oh God! He's right behind you.
Again.
Okay, I got a 5, so that's a hit. How much damage do I do?
Okay, I have to throw a point out here. All right, do your damage first, and then we'll talk about Dark Maul.
8, 20, 26, 34, 36 plus 6, so that's
42.
42.
Okay, that's a lot of damage.
The meaning of life.
All right, so Dark Maul has to save against 3 wounds.
Yeah.
All right, Benny.
3 wounds.
Wait, max out at 3
3
wounds.
Yeah,
Else
you
it
can't- you
gets
can't do
insane, the game breaks down, and you all instantly die.
Mm.
The math, like even the new rules for Flash Gordon, I think institute that as hard rule. They're releasing a new edition of Savage Rules. I'm like, oh yeah, we gotta patch that. Whoops. Maul.
A success. 2 wounds.
Yeah.
You can spend a reroll?
Yeah, I'll burn through more bennies. See him re-roll.
Still a success.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take that original success.
Okay.
With 1 Benny left for the rest of the session. That's ending soon, you fools.
Oh no.
Okay, so Dark Maul is shaken and has 2 wounds as a railgun round accelerates into his man body.
What do I have to roll to not be super
Yeah.
I think you have to roll to not start throwing up from like your equilibrium in your brain cavity pressing on you.
You have another action too. From Quicken.
No, if I knew that, I would have spent all those bennies.
I don't think I can use any powers myself because I'm in the power armor, so like I don't think anything beneficial works on me. Something like that.
I failed a vigor check, so
Oh, I can't Quicken on you?
I don't think so.
All right, well, let's pause and figure that out along with the everyone starts throwing up from your.
Because if I can't Quicken you...
So, the Doomslayer fires a railgun round into Dark Maul, blowing open his chest cavity, and he's still alive somehow because he's magic. He's Sith. He was going to do this whole Jen Bezert speech about fear, and then because you fucking cast Final Fantasy Haste on the Doomslayer, another railgun round goes in and blows him apart. You fired 2 fucking boom gun rounds in this covered everyone has to. Oh, you guys don't. You're good.
I'm not.
The NPCs don't make 2 vigor checks in a roll. Everyone's shaken.
Perfect. Good
Everyone has their eardrums blown out. What's the eardrum blowing out save?
Well, that's vigor -2, and if you roll a 1, then you're like incapacitated or something. And if you fail, you're just shaken, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's a thing for permanent hearing loss.
Is it protected by environmental?
Vulnerability protection roll. Deafened for 3d6 minutes. Suffer -3 months to notice. No, only if you roll a -1, then you get incapacitated, and then you stop being conscious or whatever. Yeah, there's nothing about permanent hearing loss.
Really?
Yeah.
That's right. But I don't care. Alright, I think you guys are fine because you're in a sealed environment, aren't you?
Maybe? I don't know.
No, your suit's not sealed, isn't it?
It's sealed.
It's sealed. You're fine. You're fucking fine. It's only Kevin.
The doctor's curled up on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
Like
And
a
I'm just
sorority
like-
girl after a bottle of Southern Comfort. Just vomiting. Arms over his ears.
I've decided my hired guys look like the general rebel troops, and I've also decided they're going to be killed by this because that's kind of what they do.
All the mercenaries are on the ground, holding their heads, throwing up. Padme's on the ground. Everyone is knocked out. Well, except Anakin. He's over there in the corner, watching.
Comes 3PO.
He's fine.
Okay.
Stop, man. This exploded. We should get him proper medical attention.
I think that's
Alright. I think that's the combat. You guys walk up to each mercenary, put a bolt in their head,
The
that's
morning just
necessary.
stomped their
That
heads.
seems unnecessary. Oh, well, they're stumped.
They know the score.
Oh my god, are you stomping on them?
Yeah.
Are you?
Well, no, we're agreeing that they should be let go, and then we turn around and they've been grounded.
Whoa! Jumpy jump! Mario!
Satan suggests you run away.
You say to their dead, mashed up
Well,
bodies.
no, I mean, I don't know how many there are and how many he's squashing, so... But
Yes,
yeah.
you know, if you guys said, oh, we're gonna let them go, okay, I stop after the first one. Oops.
The first group.
The doctor's just gonna kind of put a hand over Anakin's eyes. It's like,
Doctor-
this is a little R-rated. Don't worry, we'll just get you on the ship.
Dr. Satan,
It's
you would
nothing.
prefer-
It's no different from when I see when my eyes are closed anyway.
Oh, Eric.
You have issues.
You're so edgy.
We'll get you some Ritalin. It's all right, kid.
Some Ritalin.
So we install the part in and leave Tatooine.
Oh, we're glossing that far.
I mean,
I guess we're gonna loot
Well,
the
then-
bodies, actually, because
Oh my god, you're gonna loot the bodies.
the ones that are dead, yeah. might as
They're
well.
all dead now.
yeah. Let's smear something from the Darth Maul paste on the wall.
There's a recording.
I'll take the 20% discount at Space Hot Topic.
I'm gonna look at the recording.
Alright, there's a hologram that's all fuzzy because the recorder's covered in blood and guts. It's like, my apprentice. For you to finally be for you to finally be accepted as my apprentice, I need you to do a task for me. It's a man in a cloak that looks like death.
Like the one that we saw when we were at,
Just like the guy you saw
Cloaks are very
on the Trade
fashionable.
Federation ship.
deeper and deeper layers.
There's so complex plots. Go to the crime planet of Tatooine and get the princess back here. Says the queen, because he's not an idiot. Bring her back to Naboo and make her sign the Trade Federation agreement.
It's like, guys, can we just force this?
Ah. Well, that makes sense.
You should probably tell our employer this.
Oh, yes.
What?
Oh, we will tell her later once we get her ears.
Oh,
right.
yes. Where's that D10?
You help them. You don't have to roll. It's fine. We're ending the session. Unless you want to roll.
Not really.
Do you want to roll?
In case they explode.
Not particularly. Actually, that is a viable concern.
Fine. Check to make sure we don't all explode.
You wish to
Not all of us. Anyone with decent armor is immune.
all.
Alright, we're good. That's not a double one.
Barely made it. Yeah.
Okay. You guys get onto the ship, you install the Nubian hyperdrive system. Anakin's in the room with the robots, staring off. When you guys get onto the ship and everyone's patched up, just trying to take off, and the Handmaid's like, "Oh, we're leaving," and Shmi's like, "Oh, hooray, we have a new life, Anakin." Anakin's staring out the window into the hyperdrive warp, with unblinking fish eyes.
Anakin, would you like a nice cup of tea?
Anakin.
Clearly traumatized by what he saw. It's okay. Kids are resilient. We'll get him some blue milk.
And I think we'll cut back to our favorite place in the world. Wow, that wasn't really a fight at all.
We're good at what we do.
In fairness, he was not even an apprentice.
You didn't think of maybe getting into a sword or gunfight with him in the bar, taking cover, shootouts,
So that sounds like it could lead to casualties.
or maybe a 10 to 15-minute action scene.
Not a big fan of Latin chanting.
Roll credits.
Well, all right. Here, let me go get some refreshments, and you can tell me the next part of this story that completely happened. And I was Devin,
Peter?
Kevin?
Tyler?
Mark.
and this is sponsored by Nobody. Signing off.